This is induction, also something that comes across quite often in the exams, part of the human resources activity. Induction, the meaning of induction. This for me is almost like your grade 8 orientation program that you had. And it's all about getting you or the employee familiar with the new workplace and inform the person about the processes, the procedures, what are the safety regulations, what are the rules. And by the end of induction, this new candidate should have basic knowledge of what is expected of him in the job, or at least understand his roles and responsibilities for this new job. When I look at the exam guidelines for induction, a common mistake that the learners make is they either don't understand the following three questions that can be quite confusing, or they mix it up because these three are very, very close to one another. So close that I actually spent some time and I found ones that at all three link is exactly the same. For example, at the purpose, at the aspects, and at the advantages of induction, you will find things regarding safety, you will find things regarding the management, regarding the workplace, regarding the supervisors. So study these ones that have a link. But look carefully. If I look at the purpose, it comes down to why should I do induction? What is the purpose behind it? There should be a reason. Then the program, this will tell you exactly what will happen during induction. For example, if you think about your grade 8 orientation, you had things like go meet the teachers, go learn the school song, go through the school rules, go get your textbooks. That is stuff that needs to happen for the induction program to be a success. And then your advantages is if we now do induction and we do in-service training, how will this benefit the business? When I look at the purpose, it is to introduce the employees to his colleagues, and the reason for this is so that the person can establish relationships. And introduce new employees, that is an aspect. The benefit is the last piece of the sentence. The employee will feel welcome because they went to their physical workspace, so they know what to expect and when they walk into the business, let's say the Monday morning. It will give the employee a tour about the layout of the business. So if they want to use the bathroom or the cafeteria or whatever the case may be, they will know that beforehand. It will familiarize them with the organizational structure. They will get to meet their supervisors or their HODs. During induction, they will also be told about the safety regulations and rules, and that will help them understand what are their roles when it comes to safety. And then also any business policies regarding what is ethical, the dress code, the code of conduct, some of the terms and conditions, the contract can also be discussed during induction. And all of this comes down to if the person knows a lot of information that can help them become productive a whole lot sooner, and that's a benefit. Of the aspects, quickly think of the previous slide. We're going to introduce them to their colleagues. We're going to give them a tour of the premises. We are going to meet the senior management. Safety regulations and rules will be discussed. Information about the business or the service will be given, and then any personnel policies like your dress code or rules and regulations regarding time frames of when to come to work will be discussed. Now again, keep in mind my aspects because that has already linked to the purpose. And when you discuss the benefits, keep this in mind where you say, if they have met their fellow employees, they will be able to establish relationships. Now, guys, you all know that if you have a friend at a workplace or at a school or wherever you go, it makes life just so much easier because you've got someone to rely on. New employees will know the layout of the building and that can save production time. So if I quickly need to go make a copy of something, I don't have to run around asking 600 people where to go. I already know. Employees will be familiar with their organizational structure. Who are their supervisors? So if there is a grievance, who do they go complain to? New employees will understand their role regarding safety regulations and rules, which in the end can result in fewer safety mistakes being made. It allows employees to settle in quickly and therefore become productive a whole lot sooner. And it also ensures that employees understand the rules and the restrictions in their business and therefore not get unnecessary disciplinary hearings. Very importantly, you need to be able to identify the benefits of inductions from scenarios as well. Please just take note. If you see an exam guideline that says identify from a scenario, whether it's the benefits of induction or whatever previous ones we've already looked at, I'm just reminding you that for these ones, don't just pick four. Pick four that you study and remember in detail for facts, but the day or two beforehand, go read through all of the benefits because examiners can provide you with two or three in a scenario and say, besides those, give me some others. And then you can't give the ones that are in the scenario, and maybe they've picked exactly the same ones that you have studied. So take note. The other question has become quite popular.